Hello there, welcome to another episode of World of Tanks with Ungainly Titan. As you can see, I bought the Tiger 1 and I still only have the stock configuration. I've only played a couple of games in it. I then moved on and started playing American tanks for a while. Continue my grind on some of the American tank lines that I'm also trying to accumulate experience on to get into the top tier tanks researched. So what's the Tiger 1 like stock? Well, actually it's not bad. In comparison to the other two tanks in the line, the VK 3001, which is a general disappointment across all guns in my opinion, but with very poor stock, and the VK3601H is also rather poor on the stock gun, but the Tiger gun isn't terrible. It's an adequate medium gun, certainly be a good medium gun at a tier 6. It's comparable to kind of guns you get on the British heavy tanks, but you have a more mobile platform on the Tiger. The mobility of the Tiger stock is actually quite reasonable. The armour is pretty reasonable as well. Okay, the turret's going to be pretty weak in comparison to the top Tiger turret. And the gun isn't as intimidating because it just doesn't have the alpha and rate of fire, the combination of alpha and rate of fire that the top Tiger development has. But the penetration is reasonable. If you keep the tank at a distance, don't go exchanging because you'll lose in any exchange. The enemy tank is more likely to do more hit point damage to you if you're taking damage for each shot and you're trading than you are going to do to the enemy tank. So avoid the situation with trading. Don't rely on the armor too much because the armor isn't it's good, it's decent armor, but the reputation of the Tiger historically was developed against tanks with much lighter guns, 57mm guns, the British 2-pounders, stuff like that, whereas when it came up against the Russian 85mm guns and the American 76mm guns and the British 17-pounder, it wasn't quite as powerful as sort of, shall we say, earlier reports would have indicated. So you have to be careful. You keep your tank at a distance, keep the gun firing, and keep it firing against targets that it will penetrate. I mean, I'm trying several shots there against the O&E to no success because I just don't have the penetration. And I'm not sure if I switched with the angle he's at, if I switched to APCR, it would have made much of a difference. I can't penetrate the lower front plate there, and the angle isn't terrible, but I'm not even competitive like. But it gets up to decent top speed, 27-28 kilometers an hour, and it gets there reasonably quickly. So you have the mobility to relocate. So I think with the stock Tiger, yeah, you definitely need to keep it at a distance. You don't go brawling with it. But Tiger's never really a brawling tank anyway. You can do it if you have to, but you rely more on the mobility to get round opponents rather than going head to head with them, really. And if you are brawling, you're relying on the DPM of your gun, the fact that you can penetrate with every shot rather than relying on the armor to bounce. Now you can see here with the stock gun, I'm having little enough trouble penetrating the gun mantle of the Churchill 7, and not sure what gun he's using. He's not penetrating my tank at all, so he might not be fully upgraded either. But we've got a nice few hits off of him, and this is the kind of performance really you can expect out of the Tiger stock. Now again, it's kind of a hopeless shot really. I fired that one, but I don't know if it would have went in. I didn't get the credit for it, so probably somebody else actually developed the kill shot there. Now I do my usual thing here, forgetting that I've switched to APCR, but I've no trouble penetrating an angled Tiger with APCR. And the game is pretty much decided, so I suppose I might as well take the damage I can get. It's all experience, even if it costs silver. Tiger is hiding behind the bunker though, so I'm not getting much benefit out of his activity. The bloom of the gun is quite large, as you can see when we're moving it. It's pretty inaccurate on the move. I mean, I'm not sure my other experiences with the hammer, and the hammer is reasonably accurate on the move, but it's a different gun. I think it might be the top gun, I'm not sure. The next 88 up is the package that you get on the top package on the VK3601H. You get the 105 centimeter or the 10.5 centimeter as well, but I think that's pretty much useless at this level. So that's it. Tiger 1, decent enough at stock. Thank you for watching. I hope you found the video interesting. Please give the channel a subscription, and I'll catch you again soon.